Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right, we're here to start the January Park Board. Go right off the roll call. Looks like is everybody here? Everybody's here.
Everybody's here.
Outstanding. Now I'm trying to pull up the meeting info. Okay. All right. I guess we should go right into the reorganization. Is there anybody else who wants to be chairperson?
Who is this now?
Well, we're supposed to reorg. So we can either table it or we can.
Oh, yeah. So I'm nominating you to be chairman.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Hey. Welcome back, Ralph.
You don't count, hon. My wife voted nay, but that didn't count.
Okay, not official.
Okay, nomination for vice chair.
Lainey, you want to take it?
Sure, why not? As long as you're secretary, my dear.
Well, we can
second.
switch.
I'll second that.
Oh, no.
All right. Okay, it was moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
I know Jessie does not enjoy being secretary.
But I nominated her anyway.
It's got a big sigh going. Are you okay with it, Jeff?
Okay.
I know it's actually probably the most work involved in on the board. Are you okay with that?
Yes, it's okay. As long as I can type while we're going, it's much easier. So.
Right. Okay. I know it gets to be a hassle sometimes. I just want to make sure it doesn't turn you off enough to leave.
She's used to us by now.
All right, I'll second it. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, now that's out of the way. Go to the minutes. Everybody got the minutes I sent out?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Nothing exciting in there. Did I miss anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Good job.
The only thing I missed was the time that we started and the time we ended, but that's on the recording, so.
There you go.
Well, you did say meeting was called at 7 PM and it was just the time ending that wasn't.
Well, I made up to 7 o'clock, but because I do remember being early and I thought we had everybody there. We knew
Right.
Jess wasn't going to be there.
Right.
So. Okay. All right. So we're going to accept the minutes.
Make a motion to accept the minutes from December 1st, 2020.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, there you go. Okay. All right. Now we are at the memorial bench application.
Yes, there's one application submitted, for your review.
Send it?
Looks
Did
pretty
you send it
basic.
out?
Did you get it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got
If
it.
you guys
It should
got
be
it,
in
I
the
just
got
didn't
it.
find it.
packet. Mhm,
Oh, okay. Okay.
mhm. You got it?
All right. Not used to having it all being one PDF.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're getting efficient.
Well, trying. It's
It looks like they want to put it over on the Penn Valley side.
yeah, they did put on here anywhere on the Sunrise side of the park. And then they did mark off, which is more kind of on the west side of phase 2, but, not, opposite the hockey rink side. That's
Yeah.
kind of highlighted on my original. So
Mhm.
anywhere between Penn Valley and the bridge in
Okay.
there, that's what it looks like. I mean, I'll like with all the benches, we'll confirm with them. That's the spot. There's plenty of room there. I don't see any issues if we put
Yeah,
one there.
we don't,
So
yeah, we don't get many people who want to put them there.
pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I'll obviously we always contact them before we place it for a final spot, but unless it's a big change, in which I would let you know, I don't see any issues on our end doing it.
Okay. All right. Well, we have a motion to accept or make the recommendation that the memorial bench be accepted and placed.
I'll second it.
I'll make the motion.
Add details.
Pending clarification of the person requesting spot.
Right,
Yeah, pending final placement determination.
right. Not a problem. We'll work on that. Okay.
Yeah, that's easy. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. All right, next. Where is it? Guess we're rolling right into you now, Brian.
Park facilities update. Okay, I'll get started here. Mill Creek Manor Playground. As you know, the playground is in. We have met with the engineers. We're actually going to be installing, if you recall, an ADA walking path into the playground, which we have to do for all playgrounds. We're actually going to add a small parking area too in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like for like 3 cars, because not a huge parking lot, nothing elaborate or anything. I just think it'll be nice. People can drive to that spot. So in lieu of that, right now we have orange safety fencing up there. That is not securing that area right now because we can't do the path right now because we ran out of good weather, obviously. So what we're going to do the next week or so, we're going to be renting some temporary fencing and going to put that around the playground unit, a little more stable than what we have now because the kids can climb over that. We don't have any playground surfacing in there right now. So as a safety precaution, we decided we're going to rent some fencing, block that off. And we're going to keep that playground closed till that path is done. So it's up to code. And when we open it, it's ready to go. So we're anticipating, when the weather breaks, probably in March, early April, we'll get that whole thing done. The walking path, the surfacing and everything, and that playground will be open. In the meantime, anyone in that area will just have to walk across the street to the park. Community park is where it's right where the village of Pembroke is, or they can go over to New Pond over by the firehouse. There's some playgrounds close by. So that's the idea there. So we should be getting temporary fencing put up there in about a week. So that's where we're at there. The wastewater tank is, go ahead, Ralph. Your question?
Yeah, I have a question on the small parking areas. Is one of those going to be handicapped?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I think one of the, it's gonna be like a 3-spot type thing. One of them have to be. So yeah, absolutely. That came actually from the engineers doing the parking lot, to really get from the walking path and adding a parking lot with that adds to the ADA accessibility. So it was a good idea to do there. And it's going to take a little longer than we thought. So that's why we're doing it and securing it a little more tightly than we anticipated. So that's where we're at there. The wastewater tank that's going to be installed on phase 1 bathrooms. We were supposed to do that in December. Didn't get done. I still have to talk with Jason from Public Works on that and see what the deal is with that. I know we were trying to get some quotes or some plumbers to hook that up, once we put it in there. So I'm not sure exactly what the delay is on that. So I'm hoping we can get that in the ground this month. So I'll follow up with that and let everybody know at the next meeting what's going on with that. It'll be done before the bathrooms open. I know that. I just don't know an exact date right now. When that's going to happen. 3 arches, had some typical three arches issues, electrical issues with the lights again on the driveway. Basically, we've done some troubleshooting. It was a bad breaker. I think we got that fixed, and we're actually slowly putting things back on that breaker. The flagpole light, which we need a new bulb for, which I got today, that was out, and the street light is part of that. We disconnected that because we think that might have been an issue. So we're just doing a little troubleshooting right now, but so far so good. Because the street light issue, if you remember last year, we did that project where we ran the conduit under there. That was one area that wasn't done. We didn't think that was a problem at the time. We hope it's not now. We just hope maybe it was just a bad breaker. So I'll keep everybody updated on that as we go forward. So just my 3 arches things that are going on there. Community park playground, the phase 2 playground, we have to order some parts for the climbing net mechanism over there. Some things are just worn, just wear and tear type of things. The guys found on an inspection. Parts should be in probably, looks like January 22nd. They're going to ship to us. Once we do that, we'll get a work order in there, get those parts reinstalled on there, and that should be good to go. Yeah, I think what else? I think right now, other than that, everything else is pretty quiet on facilities. I don't think there's anything. Oh, we did have a break-in last week at the guard shed and the garage building on phase 2. Happened on New Year's Eve. It looks like nothing of value was stolen. They broke in, they damaged the garage door down there, which we have to get fixed. But looks like they rummaged through things. We found everything. So we were hoping it was just somebody, there was not, we don't really have anything of value in the shed anyway. We don't really keep anything down there. So we called the police, filed a report, and I guess when we get the cameras put in down there, that will help in a situation like this.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened there, but nothing of value was taken. But we have to get that garage door fixed. I'm waiting on a quote right now. Looks like they damaged the door. We have to get a couple of panels fixed. The whole door, not the whole door. I thought it was going to have to be the whole door, but from time to time things like that happen. Unfortunately, nothing was taken. So I wanted to add that, into the park facilities. But other than that, that's pretty much what I have for facilities. I'll go into the monthly department report, which is fairly small, as you can see. We ran drive-in movies on the 11th and the 12th. There was, what movies were they now? That was Elf and Polar Express. We had good turnouts for both movies, very well received like the other drive-ins were this year. The movies for the following weekend were postponed due to the snowstorm, and we looked to reschedule them for the weekend after Christmas, but the fields were just too wet from the melting snow and the rain that we got on top of that. So we just ran out of good weather this year over there. So been in talks with the drive-in movie company for next year. We'll probably be meeting this month to come up with some other ideas. We might look, we're going to do more movies for sure. We're talking about doing some concerts, some drive-in concerts. And if some restrictions are lifted, maybe we can add some other fun to the movie nights, like bounce houses, food trucks, stuff like that. That's all depending on where we go with this COVID thing in 2021. But have a lot of good ideas we were talking about going for. I'm really excited about that. Adding that to our programming for this year. The holiday house decorating contest, we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. Fall photo contest, the same. And we did have one personnel change. One of our park security staff did resign last month. So, and we will be rehiring to fill that position probably within the next month or two and get them ready for the spring. So that's where we're at on the department report. Oh, one more thing to add. A lot of the old memorial benches, we used to make the benches. Obviously now we're ordering recycled plastic and installing them. We have about probably 20 benches down there that have seen better days.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit at the last meeting. I was talking with the assistant manager and my manager, and we decided that we're going to purchase these recycled replacement benches for these old benches. So we did go forward and ordered 11. It was the manager approved it. Yeah, we ordered 11. These are going to replace some of these older benches. We did reach out to the people the donors who, originally put in for the benches and asked them their color preference. So we are going that route. So eventually all the older benches that you see now, the old wooden ones with the cement, like they'll be gone eventually. They'll all be recycled plastic. So that will save us on maintenance. It was a little more upfront cost, but I think it's the right move in the long run. And we'll add, there's other ones after this first batch that need to be done. We'll replace these throughout the year as time permits, staffing levels, obviously, and so forth.
They're,
Does that
So-
come out of our budget?
It was actually, we took it out of capital money for last year. We had left over. So we had some money left over from our community park improvements last year since we didn't do the hockey rink. So which we did get approved for this year. So it was rolled over. So we did have some funds left in that fund. So they were paid for. Now going forward, it's something we're gonna have to budget for. So I don't know if I'll get any more this year, but I'll budget for it in subsequent years, and we'll replace them until we're to the point where they're all replaced, and hopefully there's no more maintenance issues.
well,
So
they're all recycled plastic, both the base and the slats, correct?
correct.
And they're not really much lighter than the originals.
No, they're
still
not.
pretty
They're solid enough. I mean, the biggest the weight thing are the concrete bench ends on the ones we have now. Those things are extremely heavy, and they get damaged. The concrete ends after a while too. So, and that they get costly too to buy. So I think with our guys just putting these in, it'll free them up for not having to worry about these over time once we replace them all. So
Well, I've seen some types. I just didn't know, if they get to be much lighter than the ones that are there now, unauthorized portability could be an issue.
yeah, I think these things will be fine. I really do. Where we put them now, if there's some that are like on a path, that aren't in the grass, they'll have to get moved into the grass now because they get cemented in. So that'll be, but yeah.
Wait, I know the new ones. Oh, the
We
recycled
cement
ones.
them in. We cement them in. Yeah.
Oh, they have a steel base.
Mhm. Yeah, the legs. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was picturing the type
Yeah.
I'm talking about that I've seen. They
Oh.
look just like the existing old benches, but they're all recycled
Oh,
plastic.
no. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's different.
Okay.
So
All right.
I think it'll be a good transition for us there.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I have there for the report. I think anything else off the top of my head? That's it, I think.
Were
Any
you
questions?
approved for all your items that you put in for the budget?
Oh, I will know, I'll get official word on Thursday. We're getting all our budget information approvals on Thursday. I did get a sneak peek. We did get approved for pretty much everything I asked for. So it was a good year for my requests that went through. I can tell you a couple things that are in the pipeline. Obviously, the hockey ring project that was put on hold this year, that was approved. Replacement of the roof at 3 Arches is budgeted for in there. We're going to go after some grants for that too. Let me think what else was in there. Couple of vehicles for park security were included in there. We might even get them golf carts for the summertime to ride the pass. They're a little quieter, a little more energy efficient than the Gators now. God bless you.
Thank you.
There are a couple of the highlights I have right now. Replacement of a swing bay at Von Hoffman Park. The one we have now is out of compliance, so we want to replace that. So that was approved. There are just a couple of things off the top of my head. I'll have a full list for you next meeting. Yeah, I will know Thursday what our everything that was approved for this year. So it was a good, we did pretty well with what we asked for. We might be switching the Geese Management Company. I did get a quote from another company that was very competitive and it might save us some money, and the service might be a good thing. So I'm recommending that to the board. I'm not sure where that's going to go final, but that was budgeted for with their quote. So so that slight change, but we'll continue that program. But there's some of the highlights right now. Yeah.
Okay.
That's So I guess we're off the contest now, right?
It was hard this year.
Which one you want to do first? You want to do the photo or the holiday or the house decorate?
We can do the house. It's quicker.
Yes. Okay. There were five entries. I believe I sent everyone a picture of each house. So the addresses were 234 Waltham Road, 438 Lakeside Drive, 81 New School Lane, 235 Alden Avenue, and 127 Louise Drive. They were the 5 entries. So
I vote for Waltham Drive.
I like the snowman one, whatever that one was.
That was Waltham.
Waltham, yeah. I like Waltham or
It
Louise.
was classy. It was classy. I like the one on Lakeside.
yeah,
I
they
like
were
the
all
depth.
good. I went and checked them out. They're all great.
Yeah, we drove them and took pictures too. And yeah,
They're cool.
I like Waltham or Louise.
Mhm.
I agree. I would say Waltham.
Now, there were 5 entries. Typically, we usually award a first, second, and third place in this contest.
Yes, we have in many years, even though we've only had 3 or 4 apps.
Yeah, so I was wondering if you just wanted to do one winner or you wanted to do a first, second, and third. It's, we could do either way.
Well, if you think it's an issue, we could just do one and 2. I mean, when we had only 3 or 4, I could easily see one or one
Yeah.
or 2. We had
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
Well, why don't we do Waltham and then the Lakeside one?
okay.
Do first and second.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
In that order, Waltham first, Lakeside second. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody's good with that?
Yep.
They were all
Yeah.
great. All the houses they all did a great job.
I love the Grinch. I love the Grinch in jail on the top of the Lakeside house.
It's cool, yeah. Yeah, they all did a great job. I
Well,
was
Waltham
hoping we
was
got more
classic.
entries. I was hoping we got more to look at, honestly, but we'll, no, the ones people did nominate were great. So they were all good. So, okay, that's easy enough. What we'll do, obviously, we're not doing in-person meetings to recognize the winners. So I'll find out what they want to do. Typically, we bring them in. Obviously, we'll get them a prize. We'll probably just send it to them or have them pick it up. I don't know. I'll talk to the boss and see what they want to do. I'll fill him in on what's been done in the past and see how they want to handle that. And we'll go from there. And I'll contact the winners though, and let them know that they were chosen. And we'll find out how they want to handle that going forward. So okay, easy enough. Now the fall photo contest. A lot of pictures, huh?
Yeah.
But it was hard. Like you couldn't tell really where some of them were taken. It was harder.
Right. That
Especially the
was
wildlife one.
that was very evident.
Yeah.
When I went, the way I had to do it a little differently this year. John just gave me all the pictures. I had to I tried to put them in categories the best I could. Some were, they had them in three categories. So I was like, nah, this is like a wildlife. I tried to do my best there for you all to look at. But I definitely did see a lot of that where it was hard to tell where some of them could have been taken. So I know we deal with that every year.
Yeah.
So, I imagine there's several you can just throw right out from that. Because you're not sure where they're at. And there's some that are obvious where they're at. How do you want to handle this as far as, do you have your favorites in each category? We'll just take a vote on them. Everybody write down what the ones they thought. You can
I
just give me.
did write it down, yeah.
I
You wanna
I
do
wrote
what?
down what I thought
Do you
too.
want to do wildlife first? You want to go and just do it by category? And
Okay, yeah, wildlife was the largest group of pictures. We
it
had
was.
20 of them, I believe,
Mhm.
20 or more.
Yeah.
I like the stork with the reflection.
The one taking flight.
Yes.
I like the mockingbird that was in the first group. It was number 5. It was one that had its tail fanned out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I-
That was pretty, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Actually,
that.
see the translucence of the feathers in it.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember that one. Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, that's my opinion. We have
Alright.
a vote
Yeah,
for the
I see
stork.
either that or I like the squirrel on the tree.
I like the black squirrel too, because I see them in Trenton and it's strange to see them over
What I
here.
will tell you about the black squirrels, there's a bunch of them at Community Park. So
Yeah.
as far as if you're not sure where they're at, I would definitely say that's probably a picture from Community Park.
Yeah, I like the
If I'm
one
not
with the hanging on the tree.
mistaken. Yeah, because we see them there all the time. So, so Jesse, which one did you like? You like the
I like the stork in flight.
stork and flight, okay? And Lainey, who'd you like again?
I like the squirrel.
There was, I think there was two. Was it the one in the
There
There
tree?
was one that was peeking around the tree or something. He was kind of like,
Yeah,
that the
there's
one
one
you
with
There
like,
was one that was
Shelley?
on the tree.
yeah.
You like that too, Shelley?
Yeah, I like the squirrel on the tree too.
Squirrel on tree. Squirrel on tree. There's some great pictures. I mean, they were great to look at. Okay. Colleen, who'd you like? You're muted. I think she's muted.
I think I like the mockingbird one. I'm looking at it now.
Okay. The one Ralph likes with the feathers fanned out?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And there's like little orange berries in it.
Is that the one, Ralph? Same one?
Well, you can see through the feathers that are fanned out, so I think it is the same one.
Okay. So basically, we have a tie. And Jesse likes the stork and flight.
I'll go with the squirrel then.
A squirrel was second. You want to be the tiebreaker?
I'll be
Okay.
the tiebreaker.
Is everybody okay with that?
Woohoo, squirrel.
They are
That
in
was
the
my
park, so
that was my
that's cool.
second choice. So
Okay. All right. Squirrel on tree wins the wildlife category. All right. How about architecture? You want to go to that next?
Sure.
Yeah. I liked the framing and centering of picture number 5, the oblique angle of 3 arches.
that's the one I liked.
That was a good shot.
Oh, yeah, I like
Yeah, that was a good shot.
It will sound like you all picked a winner. All right. That was easy.
That was only 5 pictures.
Why couldn't your son go with fucking his father? You know?
Right. That was easy enough. There were some
Yeah,
cool
I like
pictures
that.
in the architecture too. I
Yeah.
thought. So, everybody's okay with that? Sound like everybody was on the same page there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And that
right.
was in the other category.
That was the
No.
architecture.
That was architecture.
Architecture.
It might have been, they might have put in other, sometimes they put, when I go through these, they put them in like, they mark off 3 different things. And sometimes I had to make like a judgment call where to put it. So,
I didn't see it. I didn't see it in that group you sent.
yeah. Yeah. So I probably took it out and put it in architecture. Especially if there's a category that's really low on number. I try to put a few in there that if it's debatable, you know. So how about plants in flora?
I didn't even see that
I didn't
one.
either.
You didn't see that one? Really?
No.
Oh.
Oh, is
okay.
it landscape?
Nah, plants and flora. I didn't get you those pictures?
No, I didn't see them.
Oh, they
I
were-
didn't
No, I have
see plants
plants.
before.
I have plants.
Yeah,
You have a group of
plants.
plants.
Did you get that?
No, I'm looking now. I have
Yeah.
architecture, other
Oh.
landscape, and wild.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't get any plants at all.
Did I?
Yes.
Maybe something happened there. All right, I'll have to get them together and I'll resend them to you. We can decide. So let's go to landscape. Did we get landscape?
Yes.
Okay.
I like the bench on the lake.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go through, but I think I like that one too.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, I like that one. Either that or the pier.
Yeah, I like the pier. But the bench ones too, I like that one too.
Yeah, the bench one's pretty.
Yeah. I like the pier one that's reflective.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the first.
That was
pier
the one I liked too, but I think I like the bench better.
Yeah.
I like the bench better.
Because
Yeah.
it's a nice bright day. clear water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, I like the shot of the lake with, over the peninsula toward the other side.
Sound like bench on the lake wins,
Yeah.
right?
Okay,
Sorry, Ralph.
no problem.
All right,
It's probably the same.
in that tremendous category, the other category.
I have
Miscellaneous.
number 7.
I like the one, but I talked to you about that, Brian. I like the one up the light of the stoplight.
Oh yeah, that was at New Falls Road and and Oxford Valley Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you were asking where that is. Well, that's in that area where it's Falls Township, Bristol Township. You know,
Yeah,
it
no, I know.
depends where you're at. I would give it to Falls Township, because it's that's
We're
definitely
better, Brian, because we're better. That's why it's Falls Township.
exactly. They were just trying to determine where it was, but I would say it would be
It's at the
Falls.
Walgreens right there.
Yeah,
And the
so
TD Bank.
yeah.
The spider web with the water droplets is pretty cool.
I like that one,
Yeah,
yeah,
that
but you have no
that
way of
was my
knowing where
choice.
it was.
Yeah.
That was my choice.
There was a bunch of them.
How about the Doughboy?
Isn't that in?
That's in Fallsington.
Yeah.
It's definitely in a
I think
township.
when I was looking at the other, because there were other pictures with the spider web in it,
Mhm.
or at least that kind of the dew setting. It was more than just in this category,
Mhm.
and I thought it looked like it was in a township.
Yeah, I like the spider web with the dew on it.
Spiderweb and dew. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay.
I abstain on spiders. I have arachnophobia.
Laney gonna stick with the doughboy then?
I'll stick with the Doughboy because I can't do a spider. Sorry.
So Ralph liked the spider web with the dew, and Shelly and Jesse, right?
Yeah, I like that spider web. It's a cool picture.
So that would be the winner. You guys have the number on that
Yeah.
one?
Well,
Remember?
it was number 7.
All right.
Oh
Number
wait,
7.
yes, number 7 was the last one in the list.
And what was the
In the
number for
play
the?
category. Yeah.
Yeah. What was
Brian,
the
you
number?
did-
You know what the number for the bench on the lake was on the landscape? And there's a couple of them. You
I
remember?
think it was the first one.
It was the first one.
I'll find it. Yeah, I don't have it right in front of me right now. I'll find it. Okay. I think it was the first one on that list that I pulled up. I haven't looked at them in about a while. So,
It's number 3 on mine, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's number 3, not the bench
Number
in the leaves,
3.
the other one.
okay. Okay. Yeah, the other ones I can find. I don't know what happened to the plants. I'll have to get that over to you.
I mean, I have it. I have it in my email.
Oh,
It was the last group that came.
yeah, I was sending so much over, and I apologize if it didn't go through.
Wait, I wonder, although it only shows for me, so you only sent it to me.
Oh, well, that's
That's why
why.
you got it.
Well, that's why you got it,
That's
Ralph.
I
why.
got it.
I don't know what
Well,
happened.
that's also where I happened to notice that there was
Operator
a tree
error.
with the similar
That was
berries
me.
on it from the other wildlife, had another spider web.
Okay.
dew on it.
My fault. I apologize. Can you forward that to everybody, and everybody can just send me take a look and just email me your pick?
Yeah.
That's
and
fine.
yeah,
Yeah, you can just email me whenever. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll get it out to you.
No problem. Thank you.
I'll put that there.
December 31st.
There were some good ones in that category. I think you're gonna like that. That'll be a tough one too. That'll be hard to determine where some of them are too. So you know. I remember
Yeah.
looking through them.
Well, I did notice there's a picture of a bird's nest in that particular group. I think,
Did I put that in there?
hold on a sec. I gotta trim down these things.
Yeah.
Now let's see if this works. Anytime now, send it.
No, it's just,
No,
All right.
starting to send it.
All right, let's keep a lookout, everyone, for the email. We'll go from there. Trying to think.
I didn't send it back to you.
That's fine. No, I already have a copy. That's fine. Just like I said, everybody let me know if you get that and just email me your choice and we'll go from there.
Yeah, well, when Jessie said she thought she had seen some of the pictures on Facebook, I don't know if that would be included in any kind of search. I took
Yeah.
a couple of the images in there and tried to do a reverse image search on Google and didn't come up with anything.
Oh,
So-
okay. Okay.
I mean, it's not definitive, but it means they just didn't pull it down off a website.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, just look through them. And there's a few on there that you can tell they're, mostly you'll be at the park. If they're for the plants, but there's some it's gonna be hard to tell. So I think you'll all see what we're talking about when you see the pictures.
I got the email, but it's downloading.
Yeah, it might take a
Well,
little
it's
while.
all, because, yeah, Brian's first attempts with the zips, for some reason. the
It didn't
files
work.
didn't
I
zip.
know. I
Yeah,
had
they
to
didn't come
resend them. Yeah, it didn't work, so I had to resend them. It might take a little while. Just look at them later. Won't hold anybody up. I guess the next item is guest comment. Erica, do we have anybody for public comment?
There's no public comment.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much all I have on my end right now
Respecting the case,
for this month.
Bring 'em up.
because he was there.
Yeah, we'll
He
be
picks 'em
meeting, we are having a meeting on Thursday, like I said, for the budget, to find out exactly technically what we have. And I'm also meeting about the Touch a Truck event. We're having our first meeting, kind of talking things over about dates and,
If
see
it
what
can
we can
happen.
do. It's going to be it's going to be the last Saturday in April, which is the typical date, but we might, I might suggest some alternative dates. If we're not ready by then, I'm hoping. Right now, the pool and the camp, we look like we're gonna run both. I hope at this point. I'm building in the registration system, but still waiting to hear from the school district. It's about camp, see if we can get in the school, and the pool's going to be kind of, we're going to run it, but it might have to be somewhere where we might have to reserve times, limit numbers. I think we talked about this last year if we were going to run it. So I'm kind of coming up with some ideas what we can do there if we can't run like hopefully we can run normally, but if we can't, we'll just have to make some tweaks there and we'll lay that out to people before they join, and they'll know, we'll be transparent about it and, we'll do our best. So that's where we're at. And I looked at open up registrations for both programs at the beginning of February. So I don't want to wait too much longer, but I'm hoping to get a little more information, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, hopefully from the school district mainly. And then, hopefully with restrictions, through the state, hopefully the numbers get better, hopefully cross our fingers. And with the vaccines rolling out and stuff, hopefully that's a good thing. I have to see what happens at this point. So playing a waiting game again on some things. That's what I
We have no
have.
choice. We don't know what it's gonna look like.
Yep, that's where we're at. So
So we have to assume that we'll be able to be more open. So unless the vaccine rollout completely falls on its face, we
Yeah.
should be in a better position by April.
Yeah, I mean, that's the hope. The timeline, like you said, is with the vaccines and all, we can't control. So we'll know more hopefully in the next month or two, I'm hoping. So,
Okay.
all right, that's what I have.
Right.
So it's good seeing everybody again. Maybe we'll get to meet in person one of these days.
Right.
Go from there. So just email me over your choices in that category, and if everything looks good, we get a majority, I'll let everybody know that's the choice. If we have to do a tiebreaker or something, I'll let everybody know, and so forth. And I'll try to find out how the boss and the board want to do the recognition of the winners. I don't know if we'll just send everything out to them or make arrangements to get it to them. Just announce it at a meeting. I don't know yet. Depending.
Yeah, that's, well, you can't have, there's no,
Have them there.
there's
So
no
I don't know
public.
if they'll want them to
meeting.
invite them into a meeting. I don't know if they'll want to do that. Yeah, it's good when you can give them their prize in person. And so I'll find out. But, I'll definitely notify the winners regardless, and we'll figure something out. And I'll let everybody know how we do it. So that's it.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
All right.
Happy
Make a
New Year,
motion to
guys.
adjourn.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody
New
feels
Year.
better. Feel better. And
Seconded, all in favor? Aye, there we go.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much.
all right.